Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review, the new Carbon 1X. This is the 12 millimeter Thomas Wilson signature model. I've liked a lot of the Carbon paddles in the past. We've all seen them, we've all played with them. But this little bad boy is a nice thin model, 12 millimeters. Don't really know what to expect. I have a feeling it's going to be a little harsh, but I have a feeling it's going to have a little power as well. Let me go through some housekeeping. 16.5 inches long, 7.25 inches wide, a nice 5.5 inch long handle, 4.25 inch circumference. This paddle does only come in at 7.9 ounces, so I'm definitely going to add a little weight to it and kind of bounce that up. But I'm going to hit with it first at 7.9, and then I'm going to add some weight and see if performance really goes up, which I suspect it will. This does have a polycore. It's got the T700 carbon fiber face. It is thermoformed, Gen 2 thermoformed. Just very excited to get this paddle out and see what it will do. All right, this is kind of a limited edition from Carbon. They're only going to sell these in kind of one run, and I don't know if they're going to redo these paddles. This is kind of one-off for them, but that's cool. I have a feeling it's going to be a really good paddle. So, headed out to the courts right now. I think a lot of people will want to try this, especially Carbon users, to see what it's like. I hope to see you there, and I'll be back.
A little jarring with off center. It lets you know when you've hit off center. I'll let that bounce and get searching. Opening effort. Nice little top spin too. Yeah.
That's got a nice spin.
Yeah, it's got game. Put a little weight on here, it's going to be gold. Oh gosh! That was off the tip and still went over. Oh, that was okay. Second paddle. Second paddle. Oh, that was going in for sure. Then I overcorrected. Oh, sadness.
Come on.
Yeah, it's there. Oh, overcorrected again. Not bad. Oh, that was just a little falter. Wind is messing with it.
Yeah.
You just stick right there though. That was fine. Come on, keep back. So close.
Yeah. There you go.
So close. Well, that hit that crack.
I think that was a random silver ball or
It was a
something.
random silver. There we go.
All right.
good paddle. I like this paddle. Not a big carbon fan. Oh yeah, these are so close. They're even grouped back there in a pile almost.
Yeah.
All right, that's this is a really good paddle.
All right, guys. Carbon Thomas Wilson signature paddle. This is a 12 millimeter Carbon 1X. Let's go after a cone. The wind is blowing. Oh man, it's really nice. It's really accurate for a 12 millimeter paddle. Yeah. The wind's blowing from my back a little bit. So it's kind of tormenting these serves a little bit. So they're going a little bit longer. As you can tell, the tube just rolled away. This has been the windiest spring. All right, I'm gonna go after this again. Yeah, that ball just flew in the wind. That was gonna be dead on. Very unfortunate. All right, go spin a couple with this. Carbon 1X, Thomas Wilson, all right. Oh, nice little cut there. I didn't even try and jump on that. That was a really nice little cut. Let me try again. Yeah, the wind caught that. He was trying to spin, but the wind caught it. Let me try once more. Go off the cone. Oh, really nice. It's got really good spin. The wind's catching it just a little bit on the way, but it sets on there nicely. For a 12 millimeter, you don't expect it to stay on there as long as it does, but it really has a nice dwell time. I like this paddle a lot. Cooper dog. Cooper dog. Hey guys, back. Just spent the last few weeks getting to know this new Carbon 1X, the Thomas Wilson signature model, the 12 millimeter bad boy from the Carbon line. This paddle really does some cool things. It surprised me in some areas and only let me down just a little bit in one area, but I think that can kind of be resolved. I'll kind of go through the attributes and what it did really well. And kind of what I'm surprised about a little bit. The accuracy and consistency and control from this 12 millimeter paddle was excellent. You could really control it and really rely on it to hit the spots that you were aiming at. Sometimes with thinner paddles and power paddles, that doesn't really happen, but it really did a good job with that. It has a nice kind of plush feel. It has longer dwell time than I thought it would for a thinner paddle. It's really plush, and the ball stays on there so you can really spin it as well. Has very nice spin. You expect that from the Torii T700 carbon fiber face, but it really does that because it has kind of a longer dwell time. Very nice. This paddle's good defense to offense. It is really quick through the air. Those of us who like thinner paddles, we know that it's almost a mental thing, but you feel like you can get it through the air really quick, and this paddle is very quick. Fast hand battles are a breeze, and the ball just pops off of here really well. The one thing I was surprised about was, you can see I put some weight on here already. I said I would. It came in at 7.9 ounces. The power numbers were not great. I think the average was right around 46, 47, which is under my normal serving speed. But it really didn't have the mass and the plow through to get those numbers up. Wasn't necessarily, it was the paddle's fault at that weight, but it just needed a little more mass and a little plow through. Now, I only put weights up here to get it to 8.1, 8.15, it's almost 8.2. The numbers really shot up. The power was there. Once again, that draws the sweet spot out as well because it raises the twist number, and putting weight on this paddle really made it come to life. It actually needs just a little bit more weight, but this is perfect for me, and it didn't affect the quickness of this paddle at all. It's still very quick through the air. It really just enhanced the power. So you combine that power and spin. This paddle's really cool. I liked it a lot, and this paddle could easily go in my bag. I really like what it does. I played with it a couple times and just stayed with it, and that's a good sign for me. If I go to open play and it's good players, I'll switch back to what I, know or use or that's in my bag. This paddle I just stayed with the whole time, and it did great. And the more you play with it, the more you trust it, and it really does some cool things. I was shocked kind of how good this paddle was. The only thing was it does come in light, but those of us who like to play with lead tape a little bit and adjust, kind of how we like to set up a paddle, that's not a negative. You can adjust it and get it where you like. The only other thing I might mention, this paddle does come in at $229.99 US. That is a little pricey, but we're seeing paddles kind of go up in price, but that is a little pricey for this. But it really performs well, so you can kind of look past that. I'm anxious to hear if any of you guys have tried this. I really, this paddle's very good. I think we're going to see this a lot. I really like it. Thomas Wilson really does it well. I'm going to add one little thing to this. I hit a ball with this that wasn't on the gun. It was just during rec play with friends. I hit a ball with this, and everyone in the group commented how fast that ball was. It shot off of here. I didn't just swing off my feet either. I just swung nice and fast, and that ball shot off of there. This paddle's got a lot of upside. I will say you got to have a little bit of game because the sweet spot's fairly small, but once again, that goes back to a thinner paddle. So it's probably not a beginner paddle, but if you got game, you're going to have fun with this. All right, guys, it's spring. Let's get out and play. Come back. I'll have stuff very shortly. Hit like, hit subscribe as always. I'll be back. All right.
Oh, poop and pee. Let's go in.